Statistics show that the average web user takes between 5 and 15 seconds to decide if they're going to stay on a website when they first visit it or move on to something more interesting. That means your web presence needs to be exceptional to capture the attention of potential borrowers in that short 15-second window of opportunity. If that sounds intimidating, don't worry. VLender.com has spent the past 10 years analyzing and reanalyzing the average web user to determine what your potential clients are looking for in a mortgage lending website, and we're here to help you stand out. This video will focus on using your design desk to choose a layout, image, and color plan that will complement your business and visually stimulate visitors to your website. The first step to getting started is to visit www.vlender.com and log into your Business Process Manager by entering your username and password. The fastest path to choosing a layout for your website is to click Design Desk here at the top. In this film strip at the bottom are the thumbnails for your design choices. Our graphics department adds designs to this field all the time, so be sure to check in often to see all the new choices available. We strive to stay on top of design technology to provide the most cutting-edge and unique layouts possible for you to choose from. To view a larger version of a design, simply click on it and it will appear here in the preview window. Keep in mind that when choosing a design in this area, you want to pay attention to the overall layout, such as where images appear and what kind of content options are available for how the design flows. Color and image choices will come into play later. I've always been a bit partial to this design. I think it's very clean and directly conveys my message without a lot of clutter. Also, the large image is a great place for the eye to rest upon first visiting my site. I've clicked on the thumbnail, so now I will click Next here on the right side of the desk. This brings me to my next option, Image Choices. I can click through all of these available images to find one that works for my business. My choices include commercial loans, reverse mortgages, Northern California property, and even beachfront areas such as South Florida. Each design has an array of available images, so you're not just limited to what you see here. I actually have a really nice image of the city skyline where I conduct the majority of my business, so I'm going to select the option to upload a custom image by clicking this last image choice. For now, it shows a generic image with the words Your Custom Image here over it. I'll be able to change that image in just a moment, so I'm going to go ahead and click Next to move on to my color choices. I have a variety of color options to choose from, and each design has its very own set of color schemes. So if I don't find the colors I want with this design, I can go back to the design options by clicking on the button here. I would then select a different design that I like and look to see what color options are available for that layout. However, I really like this multi-tone gray color plan because the custom image I have in mind is very vibrant. I think these colors will help it stand out even more without clashing or taking the attention away from my image. Once I've picked the color I like, I'll click on Build It here on the right. If I had chosen one of the general images provided for this layout, my website would rebuild at this point and I would be able to view it by clicking View Site here in the upper right hand corner, which opens my website in a new window. However, I have chosen to add my own custom image, so instead I've been redirected to the page where I can select and upload my image directly from my computer. The text in this area tells me what the maximum dimensions are for my image. It's important to resize your image to fit into this area because if your custom image is too large, the VLender.com system will not be able to load it, and if it's too small, the image will appear off-centered with lots of white space around it, or possibly be stretched to fit in the area, which won't look good at all. I've already sized my custom image using Photoshop prior to working on my design, so I'm going to click on Browse, locate the image on my computer, click Open, and then click Rebuild Your Site. This will cause a brief reload screen to appear, and I can now go back to my website, refresh my browser, and see the new design and layout that I have chosen. You'll notice that my photo, logo, and all other content transferred smoothly from my old design to the new design. That's another great feature of the VLender.com system. I don't have to go in and completely redo every aspect of my website just because I feel like trying out a new design. And if I decide I don't like this design after all, I can go back at any time and choose a new layout or revert back to the layout I had before. All changes I make are instantly reflected on my website with the simple click of a button. This is a really fun system to play with. I encourage you to spend time trying out the different combinations available. You'll be surprised by just how many choices you have. If you're ready to get started right now and you're not yet a VLender.com client, there's only one simple step you need to take to get started.